As I started planning mine and Rob's bathroom, I found it really difficult to find bathroom layouts that had both my bathroom size with a walk-in shower and separate bath. So I thought I'd share my bathroom plans and approach now that we finalised them, to give you inspiration if you've got a similar size bathroom to me, or to provide inspiration for your own bathroom remodel. So starting off with the bathroom itself, it is approximately 2,100mm by 2,700mm. It's pretty typical of a Victorian Terraced bathroom, so it's got quite a high ceiling at 2,500mm, and it sits on the outrigger part of the house, so it sits above the kitchen, and it's got 2 external brick walls. The bathroom's got 1 unobstructed west-facing window, and diagonal to that it's the door. Taking into account what we're planning on doing in terms of the renovation downstairs, we had to speak to our builders and plumbers to see what was feasible in terms of drainage and pipe work, which I'd always recommend you doing first. Once we knew what we were working with, we could then actually plan what approach we wanted to take with the bathroom. We've lived in it for quite a while now, so aesthetically it was one of those things that we knew we wanted to completely change, but it was a case of actually thinking functionality wise, is there anything existing in there that we currently like? There wasn't that many things. So once we took into account any positive details, we then looked at what we wanted to change and what approach we wanted to take. It was a good way to approach it for us because it essentially really pulled out the things that we really wanted in the bathroom. For example, one of those is a more luxurious walk-in shower experience. We predominantly have showers every day, so having that with a separate bath that we would occasionally use would be great. And it's also, there's no plans to move anytime soon, but it is a good selling point to have a bath as well in the bathroom. The bathroom's by no means the smallest bathroom, but when you then start looking at a walk-in shower that's separate to the bath, the space does then become quite tight. So it was a case of really exploring then what's going to work for us. I didn't want the space to feel too cramped, but I also then obviously wanted to include everything that we wanted in the room. So without further ado, drum roll, these are our bathroom plans. I'll pop them on the screen now. So along with all the windows in the house, we're going to replace the bathroom one with a new sash window. I've kept the top half completely clear to allow that west light to come in, and then the bottom half will then be privacy glass, so it's a distorted glass. You get different levels of privacy glass, so you can go to certain websites. Ours is from Pilkington's Glass, and if there's any that you like on there, it's always great talking to your window supplier, because usually they put on, it's almost like the frosted glass, but I didn't like that because essentially some of the light gets blocked a little bit, whereas with this distorted glass you still get the privacy and the light being able to come through. We're then going to build out a slight stud wall so all the pipe work can sit behind there. We've then got a vanity unit, and what we're going to do on this one is, you can see it's open on the renders, but we've actually gone for drawers. I'll pop on the screen now which IKEA unit we've gone for. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but essentially we're having the whole room micro cemented, including this unit as well. And then we've got the drawers so that we can obviously then put all our toiletries in and we can see everything. And then next to the vanity unit, you've then got the shower. And because of that stud wall, we'd then be able to create a little bit of a niche in there to be able to then put on our day-to-day soaps and things like that. The door in the render is actually going to be changed. I'm going to get a new door, and I'm not going to have it opening that way. It's going to open how it currently does to the wall so that it doesn't smash against the shower glass. And then we've got the toilet, the sink and the bath from Lusso Stone. I'll insert which bath we've gone for. So it's an egg shaped, and the reason being is I'm going to put the narrow bit towards the door so that it'll give us more floor space in the room. So again, just sort of touching on what I said before in terms of how can we make it feel not cramped. This will enable us to have that little bit more, pinch that little bit more space. In the renders, the micro cement looks quite dark, quite grey, but we're going to go for a lighter cream colour. And then I'd like to add in pops of colour through wall art, maybe a large one above the bath, and then ceramics and plants. I love the organic shaped mirrors that are very on trend at the moment, so I was trying to find one that I didn't necessarily want brass, because as you can see from the renders it does look quite glitzy, quite brassy, which isn't personally my taste. And I wanted a white organic mirror, so what I've done, I've found, I'll just show you, I won't take it out of the box. I don't know if you can see it, I'll try and get it all on screen, it might be too bright. Which was £18 from Primark Home. It's ideal because, again, you can see from the renders, just smashed the mirror. I wanted something that was white on the border and I just couldn't find anything within budget. So that Primark Home mirror for £18 is an absolute bargain, and I'll just sort of paint the edges of it to fit into the bathroom. For either side of the mirror, we've gone with the Floss wall lights. I was trying to find a ceiling light that matched the sort of Floss and then the brass of what I'm going to show you next, of all the shower and taps and everything like that. So I was able to find this from made.com, and again it's just got that sort of matching bulb on it all as well, so that'll be the ceiling light for the room. We've gone with Crosswater and their MPRA range, not the industrial one, just their standard brush brass. And I think this is the shower head. So again, as you can see, try not to blind you there against the light. It's just a really nice brush brass. And then I know it's not very sexy, but you have to think about these things. So extractor fans. So we've gone with, I don't even know the name of this one. Expeller, air quality innovation. I did loads of research on this, so I looked and just, yeah, wanted one that was silent, because we've got one at the moment where, yeah, it just keeps on making loads of noise when it's windy. So this one's supposed to be silent, so I'll let you know. So they're the plans. If you'd like to see how the bathroom looks, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.